Welcome to the Little Okie Adventures. We couldn't be more happy that you found us in this sea of videos, but hopefully you'll see where we're just a little different. I'm Kevin, and this is my lovely wife Carmen, and let's don't forget our little monsters. So whether we're on the Great Loop, lakes and rivers, or just exploring in our camper van, make sure to grab that remote, set your feet up high, and together, let's find out what this world has to offer. Well, hello all. Today we're going to go down to one of Carmen's favorite little places, favorite little lakes and little towns. And I just got done gassing up the truck. We were going to hook up to the boat. I got the door open over there. But it looks like it's going to be really windy. And I wanted to bring our e-bikes and do a little bit of riding through the town and maybe up Mount Scott and kind of show everybody that. So, change of plans. We're going to load the bikes on the van, take the van. Stay tuned. I got my bike charged up last night. Funny, Carmen called me. See this little seat? I put it on there, honestly, so the grandkids could ride with me. But she calls me on the phone while I was getting gas a while ago, and she said, "You're bringing my bike, right? I'm not riding on that little seat." Now, why wouldn't she? Isn't that just crazy? Anyway, we're getting them loaded. So there's Carmen's little e-bike, and I'm going to get my little hay bike loaded up. And there's our little Roadtrek van. We're going to load up the puppies and head down to Mount Scott, Medicine Park, Oklahoma. But before we do, I got to come in here. I got stuff in this thing that I need in the van. And not only are we going to do a little trip today and tonight, we got a weekend plan to go down to Texas, where we're going to take the van, join up with some friends, and there's supposed to be a big old car show down there. Some of the people like Richard Rollins from Gas Monkey, Dennis Collins, Foose, the big car builder. It's supposed to be the Good Guys organization is supposed to be there with all their cars, and I can't think of his name, something Wolf, but he bought the whole town and they're trying to turn it into like the Sturgis of car shows, and they'll probably end up doing it. But anyway, we're going to go down there, probably spend Friday, Saturday, and we'll do some filming on that. That'll be on another episode, but hit that subscribe button, click, 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 click. Make sure you stick with us and watch this stuff. It'll be fun. I gotta get some stuff out of the boat, get it in the van. We haven't really ever done too much of a tour other than the original purchase of the van. So I thought I might give you a little bit of a tour. And I didn't realize it, but I spent, without exaggerating, the last 2 hours just getting stuff out of the boat that we need to take with us. I got our little mat that we sleep on, got the bed all set up, got this for the puppy. That wasn't in the boat, but we got that. I am bringing the Starlink. I'm going to hook that up. I'm not sure exactly where, but stuff like coffee, and I never leave home without the Blue Yeti charger. And I got that. And, of course, all our video equipment and everything. Coco. Say hi, Coco. We got Coco, and we're going to get the rest of the puppies hooked up. I bought this at a garage sale for $3. I thought that was kind of cool. I bought it for the boat, but I figured it'll work out good in here too. And yes, we have a generator. And we might even stay at an RV park or at the lake where we have power, but I still like to have the Yeti. Here's our fridge. I already put some water in there, so we got some water for coffee. More than likely, we'll eat out every night. That's kind of our fun. And if you didn't know, yes, these do have bathrooms right there. And it is winterized, So I brought antifreeze for Carmen to flush with. Always think ahead. And these little latches need to be adjusted. I hadn't had a chance to do it, so this works fine for now. Anyway, what do you guys think about the van? And we do have heat and air. I told Carmen, I said, hey, we need some coffee cups. I got coffee in the coffee pot. We need to probably get some water. She said, oh, we got coffee pots in the garage. Where? I mean, if you're like me, I can't find nothing. I don't see them. There they are. Way down here on the bottom shelf. I got toilet paper. I might as well grab some of these. Or at least one of them. It's one less thing I have to buy. All right, guys, check this out. When I say let's go bye-bye, it don't matter how hot it is in there. She don't move. She's ready. Now if we can just get Carmen in the car and we can get out of here. There you are. You ready? Looks like you got your hands full. You're missing one. I got, oh, what, she's in the bag?
No, you need to take the bag of dog stuff.
Okay, go find Ziggy.
How am I supposed to carry everything, Kevin?
How
I have
about,
other things to get.
how about you don't have so many dogs? When you have 9 kids, 11 grandkids, 4 dogs is nothing. Trust me. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Next time you'll see me, we'll be at the lake or Mount Scott or Medicine Park. We'll be somewhere. My first mistake. I stopped in this little town to get some Chick-fil-A. She says, oh, there's a new Goodwill in this town. Let's stop. That's my world. And I'm asking myself, how in the world does she even know there's a Goodwill here? Let alone a new Goodwill. I guess it's better than Tiffin or Tiffany's or whatever. Even though we don't need nothing. She'll find something that we don't need. It's quick. She just came back. Open that bag. Oh, Texas. She's a Texas
little
girl.
blanket. I got some Christmas presents.
Oh.
Indigo and Sydney.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're getting Christmas out of Goodwill, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I got to eat crow a little bit about Goodwill. But when it comes to Christmas around my house, you got to sell a car just to pay for it. Goodwill, I'll do that program. Yeah. Well, we made it to the lake, but we got to hook these dogs up before we get outside. And I think between me and Carmen, we'll talk a little bit about why this is one of her favorite lakes and why it's not one of mine.
What? Get her trained to wear a leash.
Well, right now we're in southwest Oklahoma. So let's let Carmen talk about why this is one of her favorite lakes.
I like the mountains, the open view, like where you could see the wide array of water. And you could see the sunset. I think you could see the sunrise too, because it's so open around here. It's really pretty. The water is really clear. That's what we liked. I know Kevin doesn't like the rocks.
You get that one right.
So, and there's good restaurants close by.
Yeah, why don't
Mears
I like these rocks?
and the plantation, old plantation. You don't like the rocks because they ruined some jet skis.
They did. So right out here, we'll kind of show you as we're walking these little monsters around.
You can see how clear the water is. From here, you can see the rocks on the bottom.
Normally, the water would be all the way up to here. I don't know why
Yeah,
it's so low.
it is low.
But honestly, I don't know anywhere on this lake that's sandy. There is boulders and rocks everywhere.
That looks like it has sand.
Well, there's some sand in there, but there's a lot of rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much about right in this spot was where we were camping.
Mm-hmm.
And I had, like an idiot, tied up some jet skis out here, some practically new jet skis. And by morning, these rocks had rubbed holes in the bottoms of it. But what's really nice about this lake, some beautiful campgrounds, like I said, beautiful sunsets. It's actually a wonderful lake just from our place to run down here, throw the jet skis in or the boats and just kind of let the grandkids swim and play. But it also offers back around there a couple of different things. That right back there is Mount Scott. You can kind of go up on top of the mountain there. And we got having some great hair. And you can hike and walk around. And there's a little town that we're going to go to here in just a minute. It's called Medicine Park. It's got a lot of good shopping, great restaurants. And honestly, we've never done it other than in a Volkswagen bus. But I think we might just do a little camping in town. Even though they don't have any power, we don't need it. Honestly, we have a generator if we really needed to. Or, I don't think you can camp on top of that mountain. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you can't, but maybe we can go up there and watch the sunset tonight. One more thing that's really cool about this lake, on both sides of the lake, and we'll go to one side of it, they have these really neat little boat houses. They've been there for several years, and they've just started over the last, I think, 10 years or so, building some new ones out there. And we'll do a little, maybe some drone footage or something where you really get to see those. They're pretty neat. I thought before we headed into town, I wanted to also show you these neat little spots that offer little tiny homes, or also fifth wheels or motor homes. There's even some down by the water. And these aren't available other than you pretty much have to find one up for sale, even though they're a yearly lease. But if you want one of those spots, normally you have to buy that fifth wheel right there from the people in order to get the spot, pay the monthly, or actually I think it's a yearly lease. And it's kind of a private deal, which is really pretty cool if you want to leave your trailer down here or live down there. Oh, there's one for sale. That might be an opportunity. Of course, normally they want too much for their trailers, and they've been lived in, and they're wore out. But anyway, you could buy that right there, buy you a newer trailer, sell that one or keep that one, and pay yearly and have you a little spot right here on the lake all the time. So that's kind of neat. And as far as the little boathouses, which they're pretty cool too, I think having one of those would be really nice. They've gotten to be where they're a little bit expensive, and they're at least too. So you buy the little houseboat or boathouse or whatever it is, and you kind of see right here in the background, see right there, they're building new ones all the time. I guess they sell them, and I heard it's pretty expensive, $150,000, $200,000 to have one built, put down there. And I don't remember how much the lease is, but I don't know, it'd be kind of cool to have. The only problem is they don't have water running to them, so they don't really have bathrooms or anything. They have little porta potties up here, and they're not something that you're supposed to stay on all year round. I mean, nowadays with the technology we have, suck water right out of the lake, you could probably figure it out. But anyway, I don't know I'll ever go that route. Kind of cool though. Over on our starboard side, right side, we got somewhat of a view of the lake as you're driving through here. When me and Carmen were first dating, we came right over here at this little spot where this truck is, right by the water, and we sat back and took some pictures. Not of me, but of her.
wasn't when we were first dating.
Well, we've been dating for a while.
We were married.
We were married, really? Well, see, even when you're married, you still like taking pictures of your pretty wife. Anyway, isn't this a pretty drive? Maybe one of these days I'll get good enough where I can figure out how to have that drone kind of follow us. That'd be kind of some cool footage. And up there, that's called Mount Scott. You can drive up to the top of that. And we'll do that here in a little bit so you can see it before we go eat dinner. All that out there is a wildlife. Oh, and here's the little dam. Most of the little houses around here are built out of that, I think it's called cobblestone. Anyway, really neat. We're just now starting to come into the little downtown area where there's some really nice restaurants and shops. You can go shopping and walk along the water and stuff like that. And we'll do that. We'll get some video. Really neat older homes. The sun is kind of glaring, but that's a nice little swimming hole they have down there in the summertime. And right there, that's called the Plantation. That's been here for many, many years. And it is one of our favorite restaurants to eat at in the whole state of Oklahoma. As we cruise through the little town. Can't remember, but somewhere down here is some camping. They don't have hookups, I'm pretty sure. I just gotta find it. I don't remember where it's at. Oh, maybe over there. Other side. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if there's no overnight camping, but I think this is it. Find out. Well, looks like we're going to have some success. $15 per night for a permit to camp. See if we can find us a nice little spot in here. Nice thing about having a little van. This looks like it might work. It's actually pretty level. I think we can make this work right here. We're not going to have a fire, but we're not too far from town. Got a pretty water down there to look at. There were a few more places over there when we were coming in, but there were people there, but they're probably not staying the night. And it's a little early, and I still want to go up on top of Mount Scott and show you all that. So let's go check that out, and we'll pick the camping area here in a little bit. Right now there's some people hanging out down there fishing and just, I don't know, they look like they're just enjoying the scenery. But that might be a good spot down there. I'll show you. But yeah, I think we'll camp here. But let's go check out Mount Scott. Now this video might get a little long, but hey, bear with us. We got about, what, 4 or 5 different things we're gonna show you all at once. It ain't like we're just going to one place. So stick around. Don't leave yet. Go get you a coffee or some tea or something. Open sunrise to sunset. Well, that's good because I think we've never done it, Carmen. I kind of want to be on top of Mount Scott for the sunset. What do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe even get up and be there for the sunrise.
Where are we going right now?
Mount Scott. We're going to go up top, way up there. Doesn't seem that tall until you start climbing it.
You want to hike it?
Yeah, let's hike it. I had to pull over just a minute. Check out these views. Isn't that pretty? All the fall colors down there. Look everyone, there's Skipper. Look at her. What time is it? Time to eat yet?
Time for me.
Well, any time's good for you. But what time is it?
3:40.
It's getting close for you, huh?
All right, let's go.
All right, guess we'll head down towards town. I'm not so sure that the video coming down the mountain isn't a whole lot better.
Yeah, it is. You can see it better.
I'm always curious how well this turns out once it hits the TV. What we see and what y'all see, if it's the same. Really pretty, especially with all the fall colors. Okay, I think that's enough until we get to town.
I've been carrying the weight of the world on my back. The clock keeps running, never cut me no slack. But when I step to that old wooden dock, I see her tied up like time just stops. Yeah, I know where I'm meant to go. The sun dips low and the sky turns gold. Ripples whisper stories untold. Carmen laughs with her feet up high. Indigo chases fireflies. I only find peace where the water flows. When the river gets quiet and the soft wind blows. Lay my worries down by the old back road. Drifting slow on my little oaky houseboat. Yeah, the whole world fades when I let it go. I only find peace where the water flows. Sunset paints the sky golden wine. Ripples whisper like all is fine. Gets quiet and the soft wind blows. Lay my worries down by the old back road. Drifting slow on my little oaky houseboat. Yeah, the whole world fades when I let it go. I only find peace where the water flows. Folks find peace in steeples or stones. Some need highways far from home. But Lee, just give me a breeze and a river that knows how to ease. I only find peace where the water flows. When my heartbeat settles and the daylight goes. Let the stars keep watch while the river holds hold. Drifting on my little oaky houseboat. Yeah, life makes sense when I'm riding that slow. I only So you don't understand me, that's okay. I've walked this world in my own quiet way. Well, I stand on the ground, it's a heavy load. But the second I drift from the dirt and the sound, my spirit lifts when my feet leave the ground. So let the storm rage, let the cold wind blow. I'll chase my calm where the cool waves flow. I only find peace where the water goes. City lights fading away behind, worries dissolve in the moonlight shine. Every current whispers what I already know. Freedom lives where the rivers go. But the second I drift from the dirt and the sound, my spirit lives when my feet leave the ground. So let the storm rage, let the cold wind blow. I'll chase my calm where the cool waves flow. I only find peace where the water goes. The moment I cross onto any waterway, whether ripple or tide, the sound eases my mind. The weight of the world, it floats away. I only find peace where the water stays.
Okay, we decided on this is going to probably be our little camping spot. I'm going to get the e-bikes off of it, get the generator going so the puppy's got air conditioning, even though it's not too bad out here. I'd rather be safe than sorry. And me and Carmen's going to ride the bikes into town. All right, we're e-bike up, you hear a generator running, we got the puppies all nice and safe with air conditioning, and we're gonna go town. We're cruising. Historical downtown Medicine Park. Favorite restaurant. Okay guys, this is my favorite. Blackened pork chops. Carmen's already trying to get into my sweet potato. And she's got the blackened salmon on a wooden plank. And guys, I'm telling you, if you're ever in Oklahoma, the old plantation, you gotta check these out. Back to camp. Dinner was great. Hopefully it won't miss that sunset. Pushing it. A little bit of cruising through town video. Uh-oh, car. I still say some of the prettiest sunsets are right here on the water. So I thought I'd give a little bit of we're about to go to bed update. As you can see, Coco's already asleep. Ziggy looks like she's asleep. Kazi's in my spot. I don't even see the puppy. Where's the puppy?
Under the covers.
Oh. Well, you probably noticed you don't hear a generator running. Well, this generator has about 100 hours on it. So, yeah, it's going to need a carburetor. And this is actually our first camping trip in this van. So, we've got one of our kids coming in the morning to pick up all the puppies and take them back home and bring us a generator. So, we'll at least, when we're sleeping, if it's too hot down in Texas, have a generator. But I don't want to take a chance somebody stealing my generator and the puppies overheat. You know, it's going to be hot down there. So anyway, I also wanted to touch base on something else. If you don't know, which you might not, we have Starlink outside. Well, Starlink, I did a video on it. It's really expensive and just sucks up that data. Well, I changed it to the $5 a month deal, which is unlimited data, but it's really, really slow. But check it out.
We are nearing the
If
end
you
of
change,
the sea camper renovation.
if you change your, hang on, go to something quality, and I go to advanced, and I changed it to 360, I'm having no problem. So, $5 internet. You know, if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you still want to watch some videos, or you got to make some calls or text, you can still get it. So for right now, that's all I'm going with. Pretty excited that's working. And over here we got the Blue Yeti going and charging up the drone. So we're about to call it a night. It's actually pretty comfortable with the fantastic fan going and a few of the windows open. It pulls in a lot of cool air and not too bad. So anyway, we'll see y'all in the morning. Look, I did find a cool place to mount the Starlink. Right out the back. Little morning spot. I'll be right in there, guys.
Okay.
Neat little place to get breakfast. Well, most of the puppies are having their breakfast. And some of them are just out wandering around. We're about to head to Texas. Thank y'all for watching.